Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertow, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Henny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC, a superposition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz.
Welcome back. Yes, sir. Who was that? Who was it that wrote in the chat right now? They said they were in Cat City. Who said they're working in Cat City right now? Was it Andrade? In Cat City this week. It's for work, hot as F. Bro, it's only 106 right now. Right now. Is it 7 p.m.? 106 at 7 p.m. Yeah. It'll be fresh. It actually cool off this weekend, so the high is only about 107. Not bad. The last hot day. It'll be all right. You know, we can live through that stuff. Anyway, welcome back. Welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, whole lot of truth. No financial advice. And I've been daydreaming. Because some things were happening. He said 109 right here. Yeah, easy work, bro. Except it was humid today, a little humidity out there. Yeah, when it was 114, whatever the hell it was. We'll be all right, man. You know, I just stay inside. I'm not a tough guy. I just don't go outside. I'm like, the hell with this. Let's check this out. I don't know if you guys know. It's wintertime over there, Robert. Calm down, Robert. 72 degrees right now. It's wintertime. In the wintertime, our highs are 80 degrees. So there you go. All right, Team 51's in the house. Listen, guys, this is kind of crazy. I don't know if you guys got all the headlines today. You know, we'll go over them. But, oh, you loving my hat, bro? Yeah, straight 100. My wife got it. My wife was like, yo, check out that hat. I said, what about you? She goes, that's you, babe. That's all you spit. 100% facts. I said, I speak English. No, I speak facts. That's it. All right, so check this out, guys. Just a small lesson, nothing crazy today. I don't know if you guys know how this actually works. So that's why I want to speak on it. Let's go. Oh, my portfolio. Damn, I'm broken, guys. GameStop's current share price is $18.03. Touchdown the 17s. I think I got some of the 17s today. Let me see. Did I get anything? $17.93. The price, yeah, maybe. Hold on, let me make sure. Positions. Let's see. GameStop Corp. My loading price. Let's see. Okay, so I got $17.93 is the lowest I got today. 17. I got one share at $17.93. I'm up 10 cents on that share. Phenomenal. Great job. $17.93. In the hell, that's hell on earth. 10 cents is 0.5%, by the way, guys. Whoa! Can't wait till it goes up a couple of $5 or whatever it's going to be. Down 23% on my investment. It's at the end of the world. It just might be. Here was a headline that shook the stock market today. This was the bond yield after Treasury announces surprise move to ease raising rates. Okay, rising rates, whatever. I want to explain this to you guys and what's really happening out here. No, mind you, GameStop is crushing the market. Maybe you don't feel it. Maybe you're denying it. It's okay. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong. So I want to explain how this works and why the U.S. is doing it. And is it a good thing that they're going to accelerate the buybacks? So the U.S. economy, the U.S. government, these guys that run the Treasury, they announced today, Scott Bessent announced that he's going to double the amount of buybacks. Right now we're doing $2 billion. We're going to do $4 billion. I apologize. Here is it billion? Yeah, billion. Okay, cool. So there's people who borrow money from us, okay? And they buy U.S. Treasuries. U.S. Treasuries. You know who's the largest consumer of U.S. Treasuries in the world? I don't know if you guys know this. It doesn't stand for blowjob. It stands for Bank of Japan. Okay, sorry. It's a family show, but they're the largest consumers of the U.S. debt. Now, what does that mean? The U.S. needs money. And so what they do is they sell a bond. And they sell a bond, and they go, here's a bond. Here's a piece of paper. If you buy it from us, if you give us the cash, we then in turn will give you this paper, committed paper, the bond. When you return that bond, we will give you cash for it with interest. Okay? The problem that you're having in the U.S. right now is that we have so many treasuries out and about, and we took in all that money, but we're riding on a $40 trillion deficit tonight. The largest acceleration of debt in the history of the world. And we know it's the administration's fault. It's America's fault. I get all that stuff. And people are building out commitments through AI and whatever the government's doing. I don't really care. That's not the way I'm rolling with this. What the Treasury is doing and what they're telling you now is they're taking borrowed money, because remember, they're operating off of borrowed money, the Treasury. And they're now going to buy long-term treasuries, U.S. Treasuries. They're buying the 30 years. So they're going to buy 30-year treasuries. They're going to buy them back from Japan. Okay? And that's because we're rising on interest rates. So let's just say the interest rate is 5.25%. The minute Scott Bessett says we're buying them back, just imagine this. You have all of these treasuries. We have all these treasuries. Pretend this is all the treasuries. And what they're doing is they're going to buy back some. He said we're going to buy back more. And what that in turn is going to do is limit the supply of treasuries that are floating around the world, and that's going to increase the value of what's left. That's what they think is going to happen. That's not what's going to happen. It's a short-term glitch, because the amount that you would be getting in yields, okay, from these, it's going to go down. Interest rates are going down. This is why this matters. It matters for me as a GameStop investor because we have so much cash in short-term marketable securities. So as interest rates is going sky high, which is great for us, it's not good for the actual stock market. Stock market starts swinging. What does that mean? People start swinging their money out of stocks and putting it into bonds. And why? Because you got a guaranteed return of 5.5%. 5%, or on the 10-year, 4.6%, and on the 2-year, whatever it may be, you know? So the point is people swing from stocks to bonds. And these guys wanted to go in there today and save the market. They save the market from itself, because if enough people swing out of stocks and into bonds, people are swinging out of their collateral for their short positions. Hey, it's not us. It's only shorts. If you don't think, guys, let me tell you, this is the problem that I have with everyone that doesn't do this math or doesn't understand this market. If you guys don't think that this is all GameStop, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't. I know this. I know I've been watching the stock market for like 6 years now. Every damn day. And I've never seen them halt the market like they did with GameStop. And I'm telling you guys, I am seeing the craziest things. And I'm going to show you even more. Watch this. This is wild. There was this tweet. Don't worry, Scott Bessett. You keep doing what's best for your private equity over-leveraged bitch buddies. You keep doing that shit. But I saw this tweet months ago. This was in July, months ago, a month and a half ago, when this shit came out. The measures being prepared by the Bank of Japan will affect the lives of billions of people. To the people of the Western countries, I offer my deepest apologies. This is not a personal matter. May God's blessing be upon you. I'm telling you right now, this is a problem. This is the problem right here. This is your bond market. Your bond market today took an absolute bloodbath. And what it tells you in here, it tells you the bond market just broke. Japan dumped $26 billion in treasuries while America is buying back its own bonds. We are using short-term cash to buy back long-term bonds. Guys, it's a fix for the day. Today, the U.S. Treasury admitted to the long end of the bond market is broken. Nobody wanted the 10 or 20 or 30 years. Nobody wants them. So guess who's buying them? We are. What do you mean? We're selling our bonds to ourselves? Isn't that circular financing? The 30-year yield just slammed into the highest level since 2007, peaking near 5.33. Let me tell you guys about a 30-year yield. For it to be at 5.33, that means nobody should have their money in the market. That's a free 5.5%. That's it. That's all I got to go do. I'm going to make 5.5%. Costco operates on a 3% profit margin. They shouldn't even put money into their own company. They should be putting it into these bonds, these 30-year treasury notes. Is that what we're doing now? But America's going to buy them back themselves. And why? Because they're going to lessen the supply to increase the price and the value of them and bring down the yield. Crash their own yield. Do you know why? I mean, I know why. People think I'm just speculating. Guys, if you play around with Japan enough, Japan has over $1 trillion in U.S. bonds. They just dumped out $26 billion. They have over $1 trillion. Matter of fact, they have $1.1 trillion. This is a very big problem. This is why cryptocurrency is running. This is why gold is running. This is why energy is running. They will pull it all down. You want to know why your price is down on GameStop? Let me tell you why your price is down. And you guys can believe it or don't. This is GameStop. GameStop makes a crazy announcement, which is awesome. Puts pressure on the price. Puts pressure on the short seller. By the way, this is the monthly chart. We're resting right there. Look at the trend line. It's from this bottom candle to the support line here. That's the trend line. And if we just keep that same trend, guess where we're at? We're at the bottom of the trend right now. Why can't we go lower than 1790, 1780, 1770? Well, I'm trying to. Why can't we? Is that the bottom of the trend? Is this where we hit the bottom? I almost said pause. I didn't want anybody to get too excited. Thank you, Kid Caribou. Yes, ongoing education. I hope you guys are getting the education. I appreciate you guys for enjoying the show and doing it that way. And shout out to everybody who got a free membership. Thank you guys. So, yes, the U.S. economy is circulating funds, but this is why people don't understand GameStop. I had somebody write me in the chat today and said, explain it to me then. What do you mean Wall Street's scared of GameStop? No, Wall Street's scared of themselves. Okay? The thing that happened with COVID, this is so good for you guys to think this way. I want to show you guys. This is a true thing that happened. Tesla. This is Tesla. Okay, guys? This is Tesla. And what happened here during the months of 2018, 2019, this whole time frame here, they went down all the way in 2019 down to the ground. When Tesla could not be denied any longer, they started running. And it was right in here. Okay, you see this red candle here? Tesla's running, and in here is when the world decided COVID was going to crash the market. When the world lost their collateral, I'll show it to you in this chart so you guys can see it. This is the weekly. When the world lost their collateral, remember, Tesla's running already. They're already having a good year in 2020. They thought, hey, we're winning. But what happened was the ultimate. This was a run. You were going to have retraction, right? You didn't have natural retraction. What you had was COVID. And when COVID pushed all the collateral down, their whole positions down here, guess what? They pushed Tesla as far as they could. They said, don't let it run. Push it down. And you can't push it down because the fundamentals were too good. So guess what happened? Everybody took all the market, the whole market. Look at this versus the index. Pay attention. Right in here, I got to switch the timeline. Here we go, date and then weekly. Here we go. So right now, oh, wow, it's not even going to show it to you this way. I got to go even, dude, this is crazy. So in here, do you see this yellow line? That's what happened with the whole market. The whole S&P lost its collateral to the short. What did that do? It forced Tesla, just that little bit of losing collateral, forced Tesla to ricochet off the floor and run to the mountaintops. Just that little hitch right there in the economy, right here, this little thing right here called COVID. COVID crippled their collateral because the market sold off. You had to run with Tesla. And after you ran with Tesla all the way to the top, an 1,800% increase, whatever the hell it was, and then came back down to earth, tried to find its legs, it found them, and it took off again. I know. It's hard to understand what's really happening. But that's what happened with COVID, or with Tesla and COVID. Now, why am I showing you that, and why do I care about it? Because as of tonight, things are happening that you don't see, that maybe you don't understand. I want to get rid of the verses. Is this one right here? Yeah. There we go. So we're going to go to the monthly right here. Let me tell you what's happening here. And I'm going to show it to you. All right. So let's talk out GameStop. So this is a working theory. You guys can say it's not true. And then I'll ask you, where's your data? Where's yours? Okay. So GameStop. GameStop has a trajectory here on fundamentals. It's been increased, and it's actually a lot greater scale than this, to go hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of percent in profit increase fundamentally, right? Got it. The market, the S&P 500, has been walking this way too, just like this. So GameStop's not allowed to go up. Got you. That's GME. Now GME has been stacking cash, doing its business, does not mind whatever, let them short, okay? So what's happening right now is the stock market's going up and GameStop's going down. Very correlated. They actually happen the same time. Why? Because GameStop's not in the S&P 500. Yet every single stock that's in the S&P 500 or that magically made it in, KKR, Apollo, Carvana, I'm giving you 3 examples right now. Since GameStop started running, companies, these 2 right here blow my mind. They've been around for 30 years. All of a sudden, they're in the S&P 500. You need leverage? Why do you need leverage on your positions here? What are you guys on the short side of? What are your bond carriers on the short side? I'm just curious what's going on here. Is it because the bulk of your investments? You guys have got to remember, it's not a direct investment against GameStop. It's their investments. The things that they're wrapped in, that they're tied in, they're leveraged to. And it's not just them. It's Bain. It's, what was the other one? Is it, goodness, the other one with the C. I can't even think right now. Blackstone, right? I can do Blackstone. I can do Bain. I can do them all. I can't think of the one with a C right now. What in the world? I had to think in my brain. But it doesn't matter. All private equity. Private equity is built in on the short side of a lot of stocks. Gotcha. You know what's crazy about GameStop? What's really particular about GameStop is that the market and the bond market, for that example, just even now, is putting pressure on the whole stock market. And when the whole stock market starts crumbling, gets a little iffy, gets a little bubble guts, right? Like it is right now, where Japan says, here's what we're going to do. For some reason, the total attacks go on to this stock right here. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe every time the stock market starts hearing grumblings and rumblings, we start moving for whatever reason. I read a statement today that didn't make sense to me. This was a statement right here. Not that one. Yeah. Right there. Look, watch this. 40, what is that? Billion? Trillion? Whatever it is, has been wiped out. Japan is now dumping over $600 billion in U.S. Treasury stocks and ETFs in a desperate attempt to save a collapse or to stop a collapse. That's happening in Japan, and that was posted 5 hours ago. Cool. Right here. The Fed will inject $4 trillion. I'm so sorry, $4 billion into the markets tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. before the market opens. Kevin Warsh is starting emergency cash injections to pump risk assets even higher. Looks like the QE money printing has officially started. Quantitative easing, right? But this was the one that got me. This was on Stockwits. It says GameStop falls on dilution concerns and ongoing business challenges. What? What dilution concerns? What ongoing business challenges? What dilution concerns? I'm sorry. They're converting convertible debt into shares and keeping the cash. How is that a dilution concern? Keeping cash on the shares. GME stock fell to a fresh 52-week low, 1792, on Tuesday as a recent issuance of the $1.4 billion in senior convertible notes exchanged for common stock raised dilution concerns. Is that true? We announced that 2 weeks ago. What the hell are we talking about? Why is this even a story today? Is that why it dumped? Did somebody finally open up the paper and read that headline? Is that what it was? See, as the market keeps losing or preparing to lose money, somehow, some way, their collateral finds a way to stay alive or shift in transition. I don't know if you guys saw Bitcoin 70,000. What are you guys going to do? What are you going to do, Wall Street? Ryan Cohen, and what people don't know, what people fail to realize and see, Ryan Cohen took away every avenue of approach. You see, there used to be this thing whenever you're going to clear out a house. You're going to clear out a house at gunpoint, you sweep the doorway. And you get rid of this funnel. There's what they call a death funnel in every room. So you got to have a different vantage point and have these sectors. You have these vector sectors, or the intercepting vectors. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's like this. I'm going to show you something. Okay. This is the best part. This is what it feels like for me. I don't. It doesn't have to feel the way for you. It's GameStop. And it feels like Ryan has a vector. Feels like Ryan Cohen has, and you guys can do it this way. This could be Bitcoin, PSA, Power Packs, eBay, work for free, share buybacks. You see, I could give you every reason of what Ryan's doing. I mean, we can name anything. And it's as if Ryan is protecting every vantage point with cross vectors and not allowing anyone to approach. He took away everything they have, guys. They don't have it. They don't have a way to beat GameStop. It's just time. And every earnings report that comes out, we're putting in more reinforcements. That's what's happening. Yeah. See the iron triangle, the 360 pulling security. You guys don't know, man. You guys don't know. And there's a thing too. There's another thing here too that you'll do is you'll have here and here. Okay? And you'll have what this is called an LOA. This right here is suppression. We're going to lay down suppression fire across the board. And we have a limit of advancement over here. Guys are going to stop right there. They're not going to come any more closer because they know they're going to get hit by the crossfire. I'm telling you, it's a damn battle zone. If you've ever been an NCO in a forward-moving environment, what I'm drawing here is 100% correct. And I wish you knew, Wall Street, the battle you're in. You think we're going to fold? You think a couple of headlines on StockWits? We don't give a shit. We stopped reading about this shit years ago. Now it's even better. Now when I read the hating articles, I just laugh. I say, who's this dumbass? Who's this guy, this Monday morning quarterback that doesn't know how to read financials? You know, I'm telling you guys, Ryan has been playing chess. Well, they're all been playing checkers. And do you guys remember the interviews? I remember them. I remember little things. You know what I saw the other day? I saw that. Remember what I told you yesterday? Let me tell you how I mean it. Okay, what I want to tell you guys. Here's what I want to tell you. You guys remember? Yeah, there you go. You guys all know. All you guys are prior military guys. You guys know what I'm doing. Just proof. Everybody, I need proof you were in the military, Marantz. You just can't say that shit. You just can't do that, Marantz. Hey, here's one of the things I had. Yeah, that was crazy. Because the shit's heavy, that's why, bro. This is before I made sergeant. Before I made sergeant. What does that say in there, guys? Anybody knows what it takes to be a brigade soldier of the year? Not a company, not headquarters, HHC, not battalion. I was brigade. You know what I really was? I was actually Area 2. I was actually second ID All a second ID, Maycom. Isn't that crazy? I must have just got it. I mean, how many soldiers is there in a unit? Like in a brigade? 2,000, 3,000? I must have just got it. How did they pick that one guy? Oh, that guy, he's a what anybody here who's ever been it's not just boards. Paul, it's not just boards. You got to have perfect weapons qual, expert weapons qual, 50 out of 50. You got to have a 300 PT score. You got to have an impeccable record in awards, AACOMs and AARs and AAMs, all the good stuff, right? You got to be a beast. Think about all the badasses, all the fast trackers. Then you go, hey, man, how the hell did you get sergeant? 23 months time and grade? How did you make sergeant in 23 months time and grade? True story. But then you line them all up and you wonder, how the hell was it you? Apparently, I'm terrible. I don't know. Probably. Anyway, enough about me. What about you? What about you, Wall Street? You know what I was thinking? There was this interview Ryan Cohen did once. He was with those two guys. It's on the Green Channel. I don't know, the BTN or something like that. You guys know which one? The Stock Bros? Ryan does the interview. And he said, and he was asked the question, hey, what about power packs? What do you think about power packs, Ryan Cohen? And he said, what? Power packs, huh? That's pretty interesting. Huh? What do you think about power packs? Woo! Because it wasn't about Pokemon cards. It wasn't about one category. I was daydreaming today. You have so much inventory on eBay that doesn't move. Birkin bags, Coach bags. And imagine that little vending machine you used to go to when you were small and you put the little quarter in, you turn the knob, and then some shit pops out and you go, oh, I got a bouncing ball and jacks. Imagine you could do a spin for $1. You could do a spin for $5. You might win, you might not. You might win something big. Imagine if that got out. Man, I did a $10 spin and I won a Rolex. What? What if GameStop built the ultimate casino royale for merchandise and collectibles? What if? What in the hell would happen with the world? You found a way. Guys, there's video games in your phone right now that get you to spend money off of something digital that that's not tangible. A season pass, a battle pass, a this, that. What is GameStop doing? GameStop is making physical product in a digital world or digital product in a physical world. I don't care how you view it. It is mind-boggling. And the amount of inventory and revenue that will churn through that system is a godly amount. Godly. What happens when you start spinning for consoles? For video games? I wonder what I can win. Dalton said 2,300. I'm catching up. I'm at 2,575. And guess what, Dalton? I'm about to turn back on the faucet. Oh, it's coming. I have been praying for this day. You guys thinking big enough yet? You guys can picture it? Can you is it in your vision? I want a bottle of wine. You can go pick it up at GameStop when it's done. Let's see, which one did I win? It's going to get shipped to my home. I rolled for a $20 bottle of wine. I got a Rothschild. I got an Opus 1. I got Silver Oak for $5. $10, $30. Some real value here. You want to sell your products that you can't sell anywhere else? GameStop will buy them from you because they're going to go put them in the roulette machine. You guys want to know something crazy? GameStop had 64,000 cards on their website 2 days ago. 3 days ago. 64,000 PSA graded cards on their website. They are officially down to 9,000. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. They took 55,000 cards off of their website in 3 days. Anybody know what happened to them? What type of profit do you think they're making on these PSA graded cards? Well, I can tell you they're going to sell every single one of those cards for $180, $150, whatever the power packs these days are costing, the physical power packs. You selling 50,000 of them? Hey, just so that we're clear, guys, they could give away the $50,000 card hidden in one of the boxes. That doesn't matter. How much are they making? It only cost them $1 a box to put a damn a chase card in one box. Yet they get to sell 50,000 boxes for $168. Have you done this math? Because I have. We are operating at a different level. A totally different level. And the cards that you deem not worth anything and they're sitting there on the website, they're going to sit there. 10 years from now, you're going to come look for them. They're still going to be there. Good. The value has not gone down. It's only gone up. What do you guys think is about to happen to the world? What do you think is going to happen? Can I tell you? Now, I know the headline. People are making up these headlines about PSA is not a good company. PSA is not going to be the number one. I heard all the hit pieces. I saw them. That didn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me. It's nobody's paying attention to these bum-ass websites. Here's what's going to happen. I know that was a long pause. I'm sorry. I'm pulling and closing all the windows that I had open. What's going to happen to everyone? You hear me? You hear me? Yeah, you hear me just pause? Good. I'm going to close this out really quick. I'm going to have something else going. And I'm good. All right, cool. Just want to get rid of that. I don't have to go over anything with you on the other websites. We're good. All right. Oh, by the way, guys, before I go on, this is what I'm looking at right here. This is the recent polls for GameStop. In the last minute, they've had, how many polls is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last minute. 9, 10. 10 polls a minute. 10 polls a minute. Here's a poll right here, $500. All these polls, in the last 3 minutes, you had all these polls. Just boom, 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 boom. Imagine, I mean, they're $25 at a minimum. Could you sell that many video games a minute? It's just so perfect. And then the profit. I'm thinking about the profit. Anybody know what 40% profit is off of $25? $10. You mean to tell me GameStop only needs to make $10 to keep on par? Well, that means they'd sell the cards for $15. You think GameStop got the cards for $15? They got them for less. You don't think they're selling $5 cards on there, $10 cards, whatever it may be? I don't know. Buying them in bulk? Ryan says, we're not going to overpay for the inventory. I just love that, how he was so intrigued. He said, power packs. What do you guys think? Power packs are interesting. He did not tell you. He did not tell anybody the game plan. It wasn't just PSA graded cards. It's everything. In every category that he's going to do and name on that website and use it, it's going to be connected to eBay. eBay's whole inventory will be churning and burning on GameStop power packs. The same idea. Build it, build it, build it, build it. Wouldn't matter if it generates the same type of money that collectibles do, if it's just a stagnant thing where it doesn't get hit as hard, you don't make as much money. None of that matters. It's a constant 24-hour reminder of what's possible. And when people walk and find out that it's over there, you're going to get people from all walks of life. The money's infinite. Can you guys hang on? Can you buy more shares at 17.92, 93 for me today? That's a great number for me. Told the wife, I'll eat at home. I'll get some tacos again. What a consolation. What a punishment. Wife's tacos. Hey, it was Spanish Wednesday, right? I had this song ready to go by Johnny Chinga, Se Me Paró. I had it ready to go. My wife said, hey, you have children who watch this show. You better not play that. I said, they don't even understand it. I don't understand it, but I play it. I met this ruca. GameStop was her name. Doo-doo-doo-doo. She looked at me. I never was the same. So this guy said, nobody is buying this shit. Oh, man, I agree, dude. I agree. You're nobody. I must be nobody. Too bad we won't see that dude anymore. He's gone. He's missing in action. You know what? People thanked me the other day. So, Marantz, I thank you for making this community the way you have. Because back in the day, I used to argue and cuss people out and be aggressive and fight them. And it wasn't for me it wasn't my area to do that. I just didn't care. I don't care anymore. I'm not here to convince you to watch the show and we need the viewers. Nah, we don't. We're fine. I don't need you to buy the book. I don't need you to find out that this is the greatest investment this century. Nope. It's not for you to find out. It's here for you to doubt. It's here for you to watch. It's here for you to daydream. Close the ears of all the children. This show, this YouTube channel is a porn website. For all of you haters out there, lather up. I know why you watch. We're out there. We got it. I could get more vulgar with it, but I don't need to. We're not forbidden. You just don't want to tell your wife you watch me. You don't want to tell your buddies you're out here doing this shit in the car. Man, gotta watch Marantz again. Oh! He did it again. Said Moas. I'm ridiculous. I know. Truth is, we're all ridiculous. We're all very successful with this investment, and we have been. All those people that talk shit to you guys, listen, okay? All of them. And I'm talking about the guys who take screenshots of our screenshots. The guys who watch every entry into our Discord and go post it on a failed-ass website. These losers in life that stalk you, that follow you around, that want to ruin your day, everything, that's what they get glory from. Do you know what happens 10 years from now? They're still doing that shit, but to other people. Just not to you anymore. That's right. It's an ugly world. A lot of jealous people. And it's all because they don't have it in them to start out right now. What's stopping you? All you guys that are against GameStop, what is stopping you from buying $10 tomorrow? Go ahead. Keep your other investments. I don't care. $10. And then the next day, $10. And then on Monday, $10. Tuesday, $10. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then the next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then the next Monday. Oh, that next Tuesday's GameStop's earnings. Great. Then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then again, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then again, and again, and again, and again. And do that for 2,000 days. Blows your fucking mind. You just spent 2,000 days hating on people that don't know you, that don't give a shit what you say. Nope. You want to talk about losers? You want to talk about losing in life on an investment? You motherfuckers follow us for 2,000 days. What kind of loser are you? It's funny. Look at Marantz. He's melting down. No, I'm not. I'm trying to get you to look at yourself and figure out what the fuck you're not. No matter what you do in life, you're not going to be 6 feet tall. You're not going to have the rule of sixes. You're not getting any younger or better looking. Your opportunities passed you by. And all because we believed in something. Something that's been proven and showing more and more profit and gains than ever. Yeah, the stock price doesn't move with it. We get it. We understand that. We're okay. But you still rub rocks at night. You still sleep with a dream catcher. You still hug a Care Bear. You still watch the Ninja Turtles. You still watch Hannah Reloaded. You still watch reruns of my show. You missed out. It's GameStop, babe. And we're going to sell everything. We're going to own everything. And you're going to wish you were part of it. Rather than saying, I've been right for 5 years. That's it? You've been right for 5? So I've been wrong for 5? Shit doesn't matter. You could win every battle. You're never going to win this war. Remember that. Ryan Cohen, Larry Chang, Alan Adel, Jim Groupie, Nat Turner, me, myself, and I. We're not wrong. We're just GameStop. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. You know where to find me tomorrow, millionaires? Keep watching the bond market crumble. We'll see you soon. Peace.